Welcome back to another Friday night video of Unique Oklahoma. I am glad that you have chose to watch another video, and I would like to hear from you if you're liking these videos that I'm putting out each week, and just to hear your comments on the topics and to let me know that, yeah, these things are interesting, thanks, or not really interested, can you find something else? But anyway, I appreciate all of you who are in our group and who watch the videos. I hope you enjoy them. Tonight we're going to Western Oklahoma, and we know as Okies, right, that one of the main industries or economic generators in our state is natural gas. And we are the third largest producer in the nation of natural gas. Now, in Western Oklahoma, and if you can see here, this blue shaded area, Western Oklahoma, it goes over into the Texas Panhandle. And this map doesn't show it, but it even goes up into the southwest corner of Kansas and then the northeast corner of Colorado. What you're seeing here with all these colored areas these are natural gas formations in our nation. And in the western part of our state is the Anadarko Basin. And out of all of these natural gas formations, it is the fifth largest producing natural gas formation in the nation. And we're going to this Anadarko Basin for our video tonight. Here's another view of that basin, and you can see where it is. We're actually going to Ouachita County. We're going to be south and a little bit of east of Elk City, Oklahoma. We're going to be going to an area close to Burns Flat. Now, if you saw on the title, we are going to the site of the Bertha Rogers #1. And yes, it is a natural gas well. In the 1970s, or actually 1960s, companies were drilling wells, and about the maximum depth was about 13,000 feet. And anything beyond that was what the geologists called the deep gas play. Well, many experts agreed that you really couldn't go much deeper and find natural gas, but a man by the name of Robert Hefner III believed that there was immense natural gas reserves even deeper. And so he started a company called the GHK Company in Oklahoma City, and they started drilling wells in the Anadarko Basin. In 1967, they reached a record depth of 24,473 feet. And it took them 2 years to dig that. 3 years later, in 1972, a well called the Baden #1 near Elk City set a new world record depth of 30,050 feet. Now, the steel pipe alone that went into this well weighed more than 1.5 million pounds. So it was requiring a lot of equipment, a lot of resources. And but it was also this deep drilling was uh, leading to the formation of new technologies. In 1972, they started drilling the Bertha Rogers, November of 1972. And on April 13th, 1974, Bertha Rogers reached a total depth of 31,441 feet, becoming the deepest man-made hole on the earth, right here in Oklahoma. Here's a little souvenir from the Bertha Rogers, and I can actually show you a better shot of that. Hello again, it's me. This is the top half of that plaque. The bottom half of it has some rock cuttings, a rock cutting from 30,000 feet and a sulfur crystal from 31,441 feet. So it was the deepest man-made hole on the planet in 1974, and it lasted until 1979 as the deepest hole on Earth that was drilled by man. In 1979, the Russians drilled the Kola borehole on the Kola Peninsula, which is close to their border with Norway. And I think final depth of the Kola borehole was 40,000 feet, so approaching 8 miles. But the Bertha Rogers was a 6-mile hole, and they couldn't sustain that depth, and so they eventually, I think, drilled between around 13,000 feet, maybe 19,000. I can't remember exactly. And it produced natural gas until 1997, and they closed that off. So a unique thing about Oklahoma is that we had the deepest man-made hole for 5 years, and it remained the deepest in America until 2004. Now, the Bertha Rogers has been filled in since 1997, but I wanted to show you it on a Google map. If I can get my bar there to go up. Thank you. All right, so here's our, let me make sure I have it for you. Here is the Google map, Google Earth. Now I've got my home base in Fanshawe, Oklahoma, marked with the big red flag here. And we're going all the way. This flag marks Elk City. So let me center it and let's zero in. Now, I told you it was near Burns Flat, so we're going to go there. And you'll notice here this gray strip, which is an airstrip. It's actually called the Clinton Sherman Airport to the west of Burns Flat. Now, as I get in closer, we're going to see the Bertha Rogers well site come in just south of that airport. All right, things stop popping over there. And there it is, the Bertha Rogers borehole. So let me switch to satellite now. And there it is. Let's go in closer. And I think that's as close as we're going to get. That is the spot, and you can see that it's sealed off with concrete now. The Bertha Rogers borehole. Zoom out again so you can see where it is in relation to Elk City and Clinton, Oklahoma, Weatherford, Oklahoma, right there near Burns Flat. So a unique aspect of Oklahoma. At one time, we had the deepest man-made hole in the world. And another little bonus for tonight as we close. Another unique thing about the Anadarko Basin is one of the byproducts of natural gas is a element or a natural substance called Brin, B-R-I-N-E. And from Brin, we make iodine. And the Anadarko Basin is the only commercial iodine producer in our nation, right here in Oklahoma. So another unique thing about Oklahoma, specifically the western side of the state, that way where I'm sitting, in the Anadarko Basin. So hope you enjoyed that, learning about the Bertha Rogers. And we'll be back on Monday with a mini vid. Have a great weekend. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. And I will also link some of the websites where you can, if you're interested in reading more about the Bertha Rogers and some of the other wells and things that are over in that part of the state. Good night. Bye-bye.